So we're out in front of the museum. This is Tahrir Square. Apparently, let's see if I can do this with my finger. That building right next to that Kanakta sign is, or that advertisement is the U.S. Embassy. I don't know what that building is, but this is where the Spring Revolution happened in 2011. So one of the biggest increases in tourism is the fact that there are tons of people from Asia, and they talk about pretty much all of the Chinese that are here. But this is the front of the museum. Okay. Beautiful, actually. I think it was built in 1902, if I am not mistaken. So this is supposed to be of Akhenaten. Okay, so this is King Tut's outer sarcophagus. It's hard to explain to you just how big this is. And then we're going to come around here and we're going to see what's inside. So this was what was inside, and I'll turn around in a second and show you the rest. Okay, so this is now the second piece. This one fit in the first one. And it's amazing because Mike and I were in this tomb and we have no idea how it actually fit. And then this one fit in the second one, or the second one. So there were 4 subsequent smaller and smaller boxes, with this being the last one. And then let me come around so I'll show you. So this was inside as well. This may be famous. I'm sure you guys have seen this. All in gold. Okay, the star of the show. This is Tutankhamun's throne. So that's the back. And then I'm coming around the side. It's very busy here, as you can tell. And then I'll come around the front. And here's the front. So here is the main restaurant. Out that window is the Nile. So we'll walk this way. There are actually some rather large homes that are right on the other side. That's an island, and that's like the super shishi place to actually live. But if we come back around this way and see if I can actually view things so that I have the light coming from the other side, this is a restaurant. And I'll come here and I'll show you how big the spread is, because the food is unbelievable here. So there's Mike. Say hi, Mike.
Hello, Mike.
And then, so here we've got some fruit and real honey. On the other side, over there, they have like vegetables. Then they've got cheese. They got like hummus, grapes, huge spread of pastries. There's one of the cooks. I'm video for my vlog. Some bread, and here's some local Egyptian food. I actually had this. That was really good. And then over here is fresh bread that they just cooked. More chefs. And then this guy will make you any kind of egg breakfast that you want. So unbelievable. And it was 10 bucks. Okay, so here's a view from the balcony on the lounge. Mike's on the left, and then that's the Nile. This side of the Nile, that side of the Nile, is Giza. So that's actually that's an island. There's another part of the Nile which is just on the other side of it, and then that's Giza, because Giza means to cross the Nile. And then we come over here, and then we got a bunch of buildings. Now if you notice, it's not super clear. Now there are some clouds today, but there's a lot of pollution here in Cairo, so it's never really that blue. And you'll see that there are some nice looking houses and some pretty rough looking places, but that's pretty typical for Cairo. Okay, so I took a picture earlier today after lunch, and so now we're back on the balcony, but now it's nighttime, and you'll probably hear a bunch of honking, as I had mentioned to you before, that the honking is done, but this is a really pretty view. You can see all the lights in Cairo, and just pan all the way to the right. So now we're going towards Saqqara. We're almost there, and you'll see some pyramids. There's one right up there, and then the step pyramid back with Henry. So we'll see some more in a bit. Okay, so I'm not sure what pyramid that is. They might even call that a mastaba. But here's the step pyramid. They're doing some work on it. Djoser. And then we'll come over here, and this I guess was the original wall that used to go all the way around. Oh, there's Henry. Then this is the parking lot, and look, there's just a couple tours, so this is definitely not as popular, but that's okay, we'll have it all to ourselves. Oh, this is pretty impressive. So Imhotep. Imhotep.
Architect, engineer, physician as well, who just built all this complex. That way. That's why they escape to the Valley of the Kings. So, for example, there are a lot of tombs in the Valley of the Kings. Look at the
This is the cerebium. So this was for a bull. So we'll show you what it looks like inside once we get there. Wow. It's a lot warmer in here than it was outside, but look at this. That's one side, that's to the right. Come over here to the left. and see if I can give you an idea. Long corridor. Okay, we're at the carpet factory. I wanted to come here because when I saw that it was like real Egyptian, I'm like, okay, we gotta go. Because I like buying art, and why not buy something that's actually made here? Bye.